Alright. Part 6. Dragon Age 2. We, What the hell is Fenris doing here? We had some sad ending to the last part. Our mother has passed, but we avenged her. We killed that son of a bitch. But what the heck is Fenris doing here? What you doing here, man?
A fascinating breed. Such intelligence and strength. Do you ever wonder what he thinks about?
Important dog issues.
He still thinks about dog things, just with more clarity.
Are you aware that this breed originated in Tevinter? The Magisters bred them. It said the Mabari defected during the Imperium's invasion of Ferelden. Merely a tale, but I rather like the idea they found the barbarians more palatable than the mages. Exactly so. Let's hope your hound doesn't take after his ancestors too strongly, hmm?
You really don't like mages, huh? Alright. Let's go to Darktown and see what this... I gotta check the quests again to remind myself what we're doing here. There's Death. Dr. Varric in Motown. Oh, Anders. Do we want to do Anders? No, Fenris hates mages. And Anders hates Templars. So it'd probably be interesting to have Fenris and Anders in the party, eh? Let's talk to Varric, and then I wanna do some of these Avaline missions.
And then Hawke tore the door clean off its hinges, walked into the room, and... I guess we'll finish this later.
Have you got a minute, Varric?
Of course, Hawke. Actually, I've been meaning to talk to you. I hear you and the Vainn have something going. So, what's going on, Hawke?
You jealous?
Well, I never thought you were the type, Varric. I'm flattered.
Hawke, I know I'm damned near irresistible, but you're just too high maintenance for me. Sorry. Listen, as your friend, I feel like I'd be doing you a disservice if I didn't say something. Isabella is a great girl, but I think you're likely to get hurt. By which I mean stabbed and left for dead.
I appreciate your concern.
I know you mean well, Varric. Don't worry, I know what I'm doing.
I certainly hope so.
Could be for me, it was more irritating. She's standing right there.
Drinking led up again. You have to when you're dealing with this lot. Let's see how you like rough men pinching your ass and trying to lick you.
She's in the Viscount's Keep, right? Yeah, she's down here. She's down there.
How much longer do I have to wait?
Varric will voice concerns with editing of your love interests. Yeah. Gotcha. Hello, Avaline.
We'll need to give them answers by tomorrow, Captain.
I'll have them. Dismissed.
The Seneschal was particularly vocal.
Dismissed.
Seneschal. Yeah, I think she did say dismissed, right? Yeah, so, carry
You'd think
on.
the captain of the guard could requisition a Templar or two, but no, that would be demeaning. Can't have them working for the people when eternity needs a nanny.
Glad it's not my job.
That's why I remain unimportant. Less pressure.
As if the return of the Amels hasn't set Hightown on its ear.
As long as it's off its ass.
Sure, have your fun. But the coin you poured into Kirkwall tipped what balance there was.
I didn't realize I was making it worse by getting ahead.
I'm just harassing you. Although you are a bit like the center of a hurricane. You've changed fortunes for many people, not always for the better.
Sounds like you're spreading yourself pretty thin.
There are a lot of people in my charge. Someone has to look out for them.
You guard the guardsmen?
I don't turn people loose like Jevon. There's additional training, doubled patrols. Costs are up, but I've halved injuries. I'll take it and argue with Seneschal Bran later.
After the last captain, you couldn't have expected this to be easy.
Yeah.
At least I had the guards on my side. Once they understood, they rallied. And those who didn't weren't fit to hold the crest. Stack friends against the enemies. I don't know if I came out ahead, but it's for the better.
Ah, you love it.
Grouse all you want, but the Avaline I know doesn't regret a second as captain.
They'd have to drag me out of here. And I'm sure some are lining up to try. You among them, I bet. Haven't had much time to follow you around. Not that I need to. I can trust that you at least try to do right. I'm with you if you need me, Hawke. Just say the word.
Try. Another conversation?
Hawke. I don't care what else is going on. We haven't spoken about Leandra. How are you?
This was your fault.
I have a smile on my face. That should be enough for most people.
That doesn't work on me. I knew her too. I want to think my mother was like her. I just have flashes of impossibly long hair. But my father... Would you like to hear one thing?
Just one? I doubt it. Or yes. I'm assuming this is like, don't tell me. Neither of these? All these, I should say.
You've never talked about him.
My father trained me in all the skills he had been forced to give up. He spent everything to get me into Kaelin's service. Do you know what I remember?
What?
When he read to me. Stupid things, dragons and heroes. He wouldn't turn a page until I reached over and took his hand. That big man made every step of the story my choice. I loved that. He died of the wasting in Adenirim ward. Those last weeks, I read to him. I had to take his hand to turn the pages, and I couldn't tell if he was too weak, or if it was the old game. He smiled at that, at his big girl. I don't know why I'm telling you this. Drink?
A glass for those we've lost.
All right then. Benoit Dulac and Leandra Hawke. Don't let anyone tell you when to move on. Take their hand and say, my choice. That's all I have. I'll miss her too.
What's next,
Hawke,
Captain?
I need a favor that I can only trust to you.
Okay.
Oh? This should be good.
It should be a small matter, but I worry.
Who should I kill?
I need you to give something to Guardsman Donnic, here in the barracks. No questions, and he is not to know it's from me.
Donnic? The one we pulled from an ambush?
The event that put me here. But this is a different need of the Guard and its captain. And you're doing very badly at the no questions part.
Oh, did she say that? What's another?
You need me for something as simple as this?
I protect many people. Citizens well beyond the men and women I command. But who do I really know besides you? I need a friend to do this. It's a short list.
It must be something important if you're going to all this trouble.
That's none of your business.
How very Qunari of you.
I already regret this. I'm not about to make it worse by exposing unnecessary facts. You can accept that or not, but that's all I can say.
If that's all you need, I'll walk the 100 feet to him.
Thank you. And please, hurry back with his reaction. I appreciate this, Hawke. I really do.
Yes, Captain. Oh, she got another quest? Let's do one at a time. So we don't get confused.
Guardsman Donnick. Sir Hawke. It's been some time. You're here in Hightown now, right? I think the captain mentioned it. I see your uncle now and then on my patrols, but we don't talk.
No ill effects from the ambush, I trust?
They got me pretty good, I'll admit. But they fared worse, so I can't complain. Guard is a good career if you're careful. A short one if you're not. And the captain makes sure we're careful.
Ah, cool.
I have it on good authority that you are going to enjoy this.
Am I now?
Oh, yes.
It's a copper relief of marigolds? Ah, and it helpfully says so. Marigolds. Well, how crafty. Is there a meaning to this that I should know?
Just keep it. I'm sure it's more than it seems.
It would have to be. Right. I'm sure we both have things to do. Of varying import. Sir Hawke.
Is there some reason Avaline just made us look like idiots?
Indeed it is.
Yeah, what the heck was that?
You're back. Of course you are. You're efficient. Get things done, good or ill.
It's just down the
So,
hall.
how did Donnick react?
To your garbage, you mean?
I thought it was clear. Metal is strong, copper ages well, flowers are soft. I've clearly gone about this the wrong way. Don't talk to him again. Just take this, the patrols for next week. Post it to the roster and just listen.
What the hell is going on here?
Really? Just walk over there and post the roster?
I want his honest reaction without the captain present.
You could just have him hauled off.
This isn't about an accusation I can put in a report and explain. I need someone unofficial.
All right. Posting the roster just over there.
I need to know exactly how he reacts. That's key. Thank you.
Too many hits to the head. Or not enough.
Hey, Donnick! Whose pucker have you been greasing to get Hightown?
What? You're daft. I'm working dockside on those smugglers.
Says here you're guarding the square. Always been a make-work job, that one. You someone's pet?
Check your eyes. It's a mistake.
Says the pet.
You have got to be kidding me. What did I do to get that post? I don't know why anyone would embarrass me with a patrol like this. Guarding the market. Is that all the captain thinks I'm worth?
Huh. What's going on here?
Donnick thinks I'm punishing him. But Hightown is a safe patrol, a reward.
You wanted his reaction.
All right. I can fix this. I need 3 goats and a sheaf of wheat. You'll take them to his mother. It's a dowry tradition. Maybe it will smooth the process.
Hold a moment.
Yeah.
You're sweet on the boy.
Yup.
So help me, whore. I will break you.
Oh, this is glorious. All this flailing is her idea of courtship.
How exactly did you think this mess would work?
I don't know what I thought. I've been focused on being captain for so long, that's all I know.
I'm confused. Wasn't Lady Manhands married already?
That was a long time ago.
Lady Manhands.
It was easier, or seemed to be.
No.
So you've been by yourself since we came to Kirkwall?
Wait, you've gone 4 years without. You must creak like a rusty hinge.
Many people have their lives because of me.
But poor you. No life of your own.
We both place others above ourselves. I happen to do it clothed.
Hey, yo.
You're splitting hairs, but wishing someone would split yours.
Oh.
I've had enough of your loose lips. Like many, I'm sure.
Oh.
Oh, touche. Prig.
Slattern!
If I might put this back on track.
What is going on right now?
I can't imagine you having trouble speaking your mind.
It's just fear. I know it's foolish, but I can't get away from it. What about you and Isabella? I know she doesn't have two thoughts to rub together, but the danger of your lives must worry you.
Well, I mean, that's not really,
Maybe we're not the best example.
But you understand. I feel
Would you
paralyzed.
consider us an
I hate
example?
it.
I don't think there's much going on there.
Sounds like you're ready to move on.
It's been 4 years since Wesley. Stop trying to protect me.
That's right. She's made her peace. Now let her get one.
Need this all
Well,
help.
this little dance certainly isn't helping. So what will?
I'm the captain. He's my guardsman. I can't get past that.
So go out. Get him drunk. Shame is a great equalizer.
What? Just go out somewhere? Like it's that easy?
It'd work on me. Hey, yo.
What? Too simple?
Tell Donnick. Invite him to the Hanged Man. Don't tell him about me. Make something up. It's a surprise, or just you, or a group. Anything to get him there. He's not like the others. I don't want him to think he's meeting the captain.
Yeah, but isn't everyone going to be like, oh, now, no wonder you're getting a good patrols and blah, blah, blah. You're sleeping with the captain. No? No, you don't think that's going to happen, no?
Guardsman Donnick, how are you?
Good, I suppose.
Doesn't matter. Free for an evening?
I have no immediate patrols. Why?
Everyone's going
A
out.
night at the Hanged Man for all the guard. You'll come? Of course you'll come.
Should I have heard of this? Very well, Sir Hawke. I guess I'll be there.
You'll come? Of course you'll come.
Never good to be the last to hear of these things.
I'm assuming it's meet him at the... Make sure it goes well this evening. Okay. He disappeared.
Fine day, Sarah.
Magic.
Good luck getting in. I've been waiting all day.
You're the Hanged Man. Wait, are we supposed to bring Avaline? Oh, evening. Sorry, evening. Osmond Donnick?
So he comes down when...
Sorry, didn't mean to do that.
There were supposed to be others coming, right?
Plans change. Apparently.
Right. Look, I should really,
What? No. Sit. Drink.
She doesn't show up.
Another round?
Make a yes.
So, Avaline is great.
Look, if this was all a plan for you to get closer to the captain, maybe you should just talk to her. I mean, how sad would it be if you needed a go-between? Have some backbone. I have to go. Thanks for the drinks.
You should tell that to the captain.
I couldn't do it. What did he say?
He thinks I arranged this to get to you.
I'm an idiot.
Well, I won't argue with that.
Admitting it is a good step. Where are you heading next?
The barracks, Ferelden, the deepest hole I can find.
You've never been the hiding type.
I know, all right, but I freeze up. The only place I'm not a mess is on patrol. And killing highwaymen doesn't afford much opportunity for banter.
Here come the excuses.
I will not risk.
That's the problem. Risk, or so help me, I will bed the man myself.
No excuses. Arrange a patrol.
Then I'll clear the way, and you'll talk to Donnic.
Putting you in danger just makes it worse.
You made it my problem. I'm fixing it.
Very well, Hawke. You pushed. You clear the route up the Wounded Coast, and I will live to regret this, I'm sure.
What the heck is Seneschal's leather strap? What? Sir Whitmore, when I mentioned powers greater than the Templars, I didn't mean the Chantry. Sure, they commanded Templars, but that was not always so. The Inquisition once hunted heretics and cultists as well as mages, and their reign of terror ended only with the inception of the Circle of Magi. They became the Templar Order, for good or ill, the Watchers of the Mages and the martial arm of the Chantry. It's a mutually beneficial arrangement, but few know that the Chantry created yet another order to watch over the Templars, the Seeker of Truth. I know little of them myself, but I can say the following things with certainty. They serve the divine and they are feared. When a Seeker steps from the shadows, Templars run for cover. Because why would he come unless the Templars somehow failed in their duties? Seekers are extremely effective investigating abuses within the Circle and hunting particularly evasive apostates. It's said they are immune to a blood mage's mind control and possess the ability to read minds or erase memories, but this is likely exaggeration. So we return to my original dilemma. Who watches powers greater than that of the Templars? One assumes it's the divine, but how much could she know about their activities when their very existence is a mystery to most? A letter from an unknown priest found in the Grand Cathedral Archives, 880. Blessed. To the Wounded Coast.
Why a mirror?
I don't understand the question.
If your people were going to make a magical whatever for talking to each other, why choose a mirror? Do elves spend a lot of time talking to their own reflections?
Come on, man. They're having a nice conversation. Rude. Oh, what's his, .3 attack, critical chance, physical damage. Let's go, Raider. Y'all good? Y'all good? Get that elf root. Elf root. I really need to craft some potions. I don't think I've really crafted anything in this game yet. Mabari?
Certainly won't.
Suicidal.
Oh, damn. Signal fire.
So this route's pretty quiet?
Yes, and it's a real nice night for an evening.
As you say, Captain.
Yes, as I say.
Maker, she's bad at this.
the next life. Out of range!
Oh.
How about you? Good, keep this up! Finish this!
Get the archer!
And they say violence doesn't solve anything. Tread lightly around here.
If it isn't done right, the blade can be too soft. Quenching the steel is a vital step that can make or break a sword.
Right.
A blade for every purpose. What do you think about blades?
I'm sorry, Captain. I drifted off a bit.
Right, of course.
Ugh. Painful.
Y'all are killing me.
Easy as pie.
Hit. Get him.
Well, guardsman, good patrol. I think we're done, and Hawke, what a surprise. What are you doing here?
Avaline.
Hawke, don't.
Oh, that'd be interesting.
We don't have all night, you know.
Would someone please tell me what's going on?
You're a daft couple of... Oh, take a hint and bend her over a basin, will you?
Captain? I should get back to the barracks.
I thought we were friends.
Friends sometimes push.
I have to fix this. He'll file a complaint, ask for a transfer. You're coming to the barracks to explain why you put him on the spot.
Because you wouldn't.
Double time, Hawke, or so help me.
You out here talking about blades, start talking about his blade. Damn. Come on. Dude don't want to be talking about other people's blades. She. That's not so good. Back to the barracks then.
Good day, Sarah.
Sarah. Oops, sorry.
Maker. Where is Donick? I have to head this off before it goes to the Viscount. Maybe a formal apology. Something that shows the guards they can still trust me.
I suggest awkward gifts.
Try the copper marigolds again. In hindsight, they weren't the worst option.
It's not funny.
I beg to differ.
You'll beg for more than that if you keep this up.
My apologies, Sir Hawke, but I need a moment with the captain.
Guardsman Donick.
Please.
That was a smirk. That was a smile. She getting some. He gonna do his duty. Yep.
Avaline.
Guardsman Donick did not file a complaint. This was all incredibly stupid, and you made it wonderful.
It was certainly stupid.
You finally mastered the obvious. I'll take your word on the second part.
You'll get the chance. I was mute and now I want to sing.
Please don't.
I just... There's no way I can ever repay you. Perhaps it's simple. Thank you. Hey, can I ask you something? Was there a moment when you thought I was beyond help?
You don't need it, though.
Don't ruin the moment. It was hard work getting here.
All right, fair enough. Shout when you need me, Hawke. I'll always be here for you. Just knock first.
Yes, Captain.
I have something for you.
Do you now? A shield? Yeah. Oh, and born by the one true Sir Avaline. Lovely. Thank you.
What?
See? This is why I never get you anything.
I had a shield. It belonged to Wesley. It was difficult to let it go, but I did so. Utility over sentiment, right? We sold it, didn't we?
And here I thought I was being nice.
If you didn't think this would upset me, what was your intent?
Be nice?
It's not enough to want you to be happy.
Happy is for fools.
Okay. It's not the shield, is it?
No, and it's not Wesley. You've got me doing a lot of things. Some I don't agree with. Some I'm surprised I do. I'm not sure where I'm going as it is. Replacing what I was with this. I mean, who is Sir Avaline to me?
What the heck?
You know, not every gift has the significance of finely crafted copper marigolds.
Yeah.
So it's just a shield.
Just a shield.
You have very bad taste. Every Smith & Orlais stamps Sir Avaline's name on their exports. But thank you for the thought.
All that work for nothing. Rude. Absolutely rude. Okay. The Viscounts keep speaking to them about urgent personal matter. The street's unsafe from Kirkwall killer. Just focus on the growing Qunari problem. Viscount will send a letter noting any new concerns. The Viscount then.
It is apparently not enough that the Qunari define my political life. They must also infect what I hold personal. It is my son, Seamus. The life
What's going on with Seamus?
he would now squander by converting to the Qun. He has left for the Qunari compound. Please, Sarah Hawke, convince Seamus to come home.
The Arishok says nothing good about Kirkwall, yet he accepts conversions.
I cannot understand him. Maker knows I've tried, but he landed with, what, a few hundred men? Add up the deaths and defections, and the Arishok must need to bolster his ranks. I'm sure my son is quite the symbolic prize.
Mm-hmm.
Did anyone else see him leaving for the compound?
He made no secret of it. I'm sure he intended it as another of his statements about closer relations. Your example inspired him. I might agree, but now is not the time. These matters are delicate.
He's politically dangerous, you mean?
The office must remain strong, Sarah Hawke.
He is of age. The decision seems rightly his.
I want to let him find his way, but in my position, he's taken a great deal of inspiration from you. I want to allow his idealism, but not blindly. At best, my opponents will claim that my office is now in Qunari hands. At worst, I lose my son.
So what you're saying is you blame me.
He's your child. How fast can he be?
Who knows? He might actually listen to you. No one else has dealt as closely with the Qunari. I hope he will see that we can be accepting and still be a proud citizen of Kirkwall. I wish we could all see that.
Yeah. To the docks.
Right, now's the target!
Yeah, click on this. Wait, is that even... I just need the stone hammer armor for the complete set. That's a sick looking helmet.
Want to place bets on who sent them? Anti-Qunari group? Anti-Viscount?
Oh, I see. We're sneaking from underneath.
Seamus isn't the type. Let's go.
Jojo! Appreciate the alert. Thank you. Hope you and Buds are doing good. You're gonna want to leave, aren't you?
Hey, I think I knew that man back in Antiva. Bye!
Well, hope the Viscount's boy hasn't settled in.
Sarah Hawke.
I'm here about the Viscount's son.
Are you? In 4 years, I have made no threat, and fanatics have lined up to hate us simply because we exist. But despite lies and fear,
I'm very curious about that,
to
Jim.
let them come to the Qun. They hunger for purpose. The son has made a choice. You will not deny him that.
Exactly what we need, isn't it?
Converting the Viscount's son? His opposition will have a field day. The enemy of your enemy should be your friend?
I don't fear the whole of them together. And it is not my role to reject the free choice of Vidithari. The son responded to his own demand of the Qun. He is neither my slave nor my prisoner. He is not even here. He went to his father. Ask the Viscount why he would send you and a letter both.
What?
That probably could have been mentioned earlier.
They are meeting at the Chantry. A last pointless appeal, I assume.
Oh, crap.
I doubt he'd involve the Chantry in such a personal matter.
No, but we know who would. Mother Patrice.
Yep.
A suspect in many things. If she has threatened someone under my command again, there is only one response.
Oh, I agree.
I've had about enough of Patrice. Several times over.
A threat against Vidithari can have only one answer. I will suffer only one outcome.
Gladly.
I will be watching, Hawke.
Gladly.
The
She
demand
dies.
of the Qun is clear.
She dies.
Sirrah Hawke, look at what you have done. To pounce upon the Viscount's son, a repentant convert in the Chantry itself, a crime with no excuse. Your Qunari masters will finally answer.
Does this help
All
anything?
this will do is make people hate you!
I have kept the fear of the Qunari fresh in every sermon, every prayer. They will know whose word to believe. When people learn of this attack, they will rise. Not zealots or the unknowing, but the true majority.
Great plan. Until people start dying in a war with the Qunari.
To die untested would be the real crime. People need the opportunity to defend faith, starting with you. Earn your reward in this life and next. These heretics must die.
Let's go. Where's she at? Oh my God.
Do you see, Your Grace? Traitors attacking the very core of the Chantry. They defile with every step.
There is death in every corner, young mother. It is as you predicted. All too well.
He already has doubts.
She's onto you, Patrice. Quick, lie harder.
Don't you spout your Qunari filth. This is a hand of the Divine.
I
Oh,
have
no.
ears, Mother Patrice. The Maker would have me use them. Sirrah Hawke, is it?
Viscount Dumas' son is dead. Killed here in your name.
I'm sure my name won't like that. Patrice?
Seamus Dumas was a Qunari convert. He came here to repent and was murdered.
Love or hate the Qunari, a blind nug could see she took this too far.
No price is too much when we speak of eternity.
Eternity is long enough that we need not rush to meet it.
They deny the Maker.
And you diminish him, even as you claim his side. Andraste did not volunteer for the flame. Sirrah Hawke, you act on behalf of the Viscount? The young mother has erred in her judgment. A court will decide her fate. The Chantry respects the law, and so must she.
Grand Cleric?
I say give her to the Qunari.
Grand Cleric?
Oh. Who the... Yeah! In the face!
We protect those of the Qun. We do not abandon our own.
Please, send for Viscount Dumas.
She died. She did. She dead.
My son. Murdered in the heart of the Chantry by those who held a sacred trust. What hope for this city when we fail our own so completely?
At least it can't get worse. Today, anyway. It's pretty late.
You'll pardon me if I don't see the humor in the death of my son. Please. Hawke. Leave me.
Hawke needs to get washed up anyways. Lot of bread. What is going on with Mercy? With his avatar here. Oh, that's the wrong thing. Where'd he go? Oh, there he is. He's good now. Fixed. He's just like glitching and jumping in the one spot.
Everything is great now. Qunari in the Chantry and a dead son will just fade from memory.
Yeah.
About that, Hawke, there's something I need to tell you. At your house. Very, very soon.
Do I even want to know, Isabella? No, don't answer.
Thought he was something private return to the Hawke estate. Okay. Hawke estate.
This is important. Don't interrupt with your selfish prattle.
Get off your
Too late, sorry, Jan.
I have problems too.
What drink should I order, and who's the father?
Oh, you little...
Are there any good seats left?
Hawke. The Arashok is sheltering 2 fugitives who have converted to the Qun. He must be convinced to release them. He's already feared because of Patrice. If people start to think he can ignore the law, I need your help so this doesn't get out of hand.
I'm going to die. There. Got your attention? Real problem.
Wait, what the hell's going on here?
Hold on. What's this about?
Remember the relic? The one Castillon is going to kill me over? A man called Wall-Eyed Sam has it. If you help me get it, Castillon won't kill me. Please.
I'm trying to keep the entire city from rioting against the Qunari.
Well, maybe it's connected.
What?
I'm just saying, maybe it will help. It's important to someone, right?
Now you start being responsible? Shit.
Isn't it odd that someone would run to the Qunari?
They're elves accused of murder. Maybe they feel they've nothing to lose by fleeing the alienage.
And if their conversion is genuine?
I don't know. But how many more will try if I allow this? Justice must be respected.
You're expecting trouble?
After what happened to the Viscount's son, yes. I'm hoping the Qunari aren't looking for a fight. I'm hoping they'll be reasonable. But we'll see.
This seems like an issue for you and your guards. Quite a few of them.
Yep.
Sending a full patrol would just increase tension. But you're right. I am the captain. It's my responsibility. But I suspect the Viscount was hoping I would bring this to you.
Then he should have come himself.
Perhaps. But it's understandable that he's not at his best. I'd like to help him if I can.
Why has this come up so suddenly, Isabella?
Oh.
Sam's been talking to black market dealers all over Lowtown. It didn't take me long to get wind of it. What frustrates me is that he's held onto the relic so long.
Who was involved in this exchange?
Tevinter mages. I doubt they'll look kindly on us interrupting. Bring a sword. Or 12.
Tell me about Sam.
Sam used to run with Martin. Remember him? Martin says Sam's a bit of a magpie, picking up things that don't belong to him. Not a trustworthy sort. When Martin gave up raiding, Sam became a drifter.
You're sure this is the relic you're after?
I've had my ear to the ground for a while. There was a description of the book. It's the right one.
Book? I thought you didn't know what the relic was.
Well, I know it's a book, but that's all I know. It's written in a foreign tongue. Honestly, what does it matter? It'll save me from Castillon, so I need it.
Why are you being so secretive?
The relic issue has to be resolved before we take on the Qunari.
You trust her this much?
Probably not. I wouldn't.
They won't wait at the compound forever, Hawke. I really do hope this helps, because if it doesn't...
You think I like having this thing on my mind? Come on. The exchange is happening tonight in a Lowtown foundry.
Are you sure about this? The champion was asked to go to the Qunari.
I suppose you think he planned the entire thing.
Considering what it led to.
Come on, Seeker. I'm not going to sell Hawke short. But nobody could have foreseen the way that would go down. Or do you still think I'm lying to protect my friend?
There are elements of your story that make sense. And you couldn't have known about them otherwise.
Well, that's a relief.
But that doesn't mean you're telling me everything.
I want this story to be told. You're not the first to get it all wrong. I think I owe Hawke that much.
Good to see you again, sir. May I say again how thankful I am you've allowed Sandal to remain.
Vainn. You just get, I guess you can get as many as you want. Avaline. Enchantment.
Quite a lovely estate you have here. Is it that
Leandra, dead?
Yes. Well, we'll get that replaced right away. Sorry about that.
Alright, let's go. Let's go. Dog Lord.
One enemy
Damn.
The Hanged Man. Sometimes you want to go where everybody knows your name.
Cheers.
Hold! You will surrender the relic.
I don't have your stupid relic.
The boss has no honor. Is that all you got?
Sten? Wait, what?
If the Arishok asks why we killed his men, we'll say it was an accident.
Yes.
Is that a dude from Origins?
The relic belongs to the Qunari, and there's a small chance they want it back.
Do the Qunari look like the sharing type to you? Of course they want it back.
I've always known what the relic is. I just didn't want to worry you.
You're the picture of kindness, Vainn.
The relic is a Qunari text handwritten by that philosopher of theirs. Kuzlan, whatever his name is. I stole it from them. They followed me here to reclaim it, and it's why they're still in Kirkwall.
What the?
They can't leave the free marches without it.
How did you steal the relic from the Qunari?
The Arishok never had it. The Orlesians did. They had plans to return it to the Qunari. I simply had to waylay the Orlesian convoy before it met up with the Arishok and his men. Getting the relic was easy. Getting away from the Qunari was the hard part.
I thought you and the Qunari were caught in a storm.
The storm was only half of it. I also had the Qunari dreadnought stuck to my behind like a bad rash, spitting fire and thunder at me.
Maybe giving it back would solve Avaline's problem.
That mess is over a couple of elves. I need it to save my own skin.
Why would anyone besides the Qunari want this relic?
The Tevinter Imperium have been at war with the Qunari for centuries. If the Tevinters get the relic, it will strike a blow to Qunari morale. That's probably what the mages want.
Sounds like the Qunari take their reading very seriously.
Is there anything in the Qunari don't take seriously?
I'm sure there's something. Maybe knock-knock jokes?
You just keep working on that, Daisy. Let us know if you figure it out.
Look, the book's right in this building, and I'm not letting it slip away again. It's the only thing that'll get Castillon off my back. Please, tell me you'll give the relic to me.
God damn it. God damn it.
It's yours. Your life depends on it.
Really? I wasn't expecting that. It's nice to have someone on my side for once. Come on, we've no time to waste.
Where is the relic?
I have it.
The Tome of Coastland will not fall into Tevinter hands.
Blood and spite.
A toss, Qunari!
He's getting away!
Isabella!
Oh, come on. There's Sten again. Oh! Okay, that's it. Where'd you go? Oh!
Now that's just rude. What are they trying to do? Ruin my boots.
Start up again? Oh, Lancewell insult. Who's that for? I don't even know. Someone got a legendary?
Grab your baskets, everyone. It's time to go to the orchard.
Not the apple cart again. Again, keep trying, keep trying. They're there, they're there. Oh, now before we get out of here. Appreciate the other side. Hope you're having a great day. Dear Hawke, I have the relic and I'm gone. I'm sorry it has to be this way. You have been a loyal ally, but this is best for us both. You promised me the relic, and I know you'll fight Castillon for me, but I don't want this. I've dragged you too far into this mess already. You don't have to forgive me, but I hope you understand, Isabella. What?
Did you want to leave us? At least, I hope not.
Come on. Avaline will be waiting at the Qunari compound. We still have to deal with that mess.
Come on. Fusion. That's full. Dagger. Defenses. Oh, fuck my sack. Assuming that Isabella's friendship was maxed due to you romancing her? I honestly have no idea. I wasn't paying attention to that.
Well, ain't you moving up in the world? People talk, you know. I hear you got a right fancy nest in Hightown now. Nice step up for a dog lord. Only fair you share some of that good fortune with those of us still hurting, no?
What the fuck?
You can turn it around. All it took for me was an ancient tomb, a few thousand darkspawn, and one nasty bastard of a dwarf.
I hear you fought through half the darkspawn horde to come back with them treasures. I don't got that in me. Not anymore. All I got is the thirst and the dust.
Yeah, well, good luck with that, buddy. Bye. I love the sarcastic responses. They're freaking great. They're great. All right, well, there's a gather party here. It's not.
Don't forget, as soon as you're finished wrapping up your business, we'll need to go to the Qunari compound together.
Oh, Meryl wants to talk. Wait, is this... Why didn't I just do Meryl's home there? There we go. But she won't talk about...
Oh, Hawke. Come in. I was just... Am I crazy?
Yes, but in a good way.
I thought the rule in a home would fix everything. The mirror would work and everything would be right again. But I keep dreaming of Paul's face. Everyone that I care for thinks I'm a monster.
You're a monster!
I don't think you're a monster, Meryl.
I don't know what I'd do without you. You're a true friend, Hawke. Someday I'll make this up to you, Lethaline.
Okay. Yeah, that's all you wanted to talk about, huh? Yo, Varric, you mind? Thanks, man. I really need your emotionally enabling me, Hawke. Oh, he's a mage. Why is this picture like that? You're all for her cause, I'll get you wrong. Oh. Regular damage. Bench. Tank. Got a really bad sword.
Do you know anything about the Mage Underground?
Mage Underground. What's that? Where's the Let's try and get a better sword for Avaline.
Andraste's grace be with you.
You, Varric, have a very large mouth.
And here I've always looked up to you. What is it now?
There were fistfights in the barracks over who was the model for your guard cereal.
Hard in Hightown. Riveting stuff. Everyone loves a dirty guard on the edge.
Varric.
Fine, I'll start as Big Finish. 3 chapters until Donan Brennakovic retires and opens a tavern on the coast. I sure hope he makes it. He's getting too old for this shit.
You sell swords? No. Is there a lighting issue? Right now, the only... Oh, this picture's back.
The alien is just dirty.
Where are... Oh, Hightown. Hightown.
The Qunari must like it here, to stay so long.
From what I've seen, the Qunari don't like anything.
That can't be true. They must like some things. Sunshine, butterflies, rainbows.
If I spot a Qunari admiring butterflies, Merrill, you'll be the first person I tell.
I've got to get this message to the Merchants Guild by sundown.
Robes.
You want daggers?
Leads.
Them too.
She does not have any of that equipped. Built. Thought my map had an issue. I was like, Varric's picture wasn't there, which is weird. I'm not sure what that was about. Alright, I got her a basic sword, better than her starter. So, let's go to the Qunari.
I'd wrap up any other business before we go. It's already a mess, and could get worse.
I'm ready.
Let's go.
I request an audience with the Arishok.
He will allow it, but not in this number.
I will only bring my friend here and a small complement of my guard. Is that few enough?
It is. Enter.
Oh. Oh, confetti all over the ground. Wait, what?
Sinead.
Greetings, Arishok. We come regarding the elven fugitives that took refuge here.
Irrelevant.
Speak to oh no.
About the relic stolen from my grasp.
I don't know where it is.
Your relic could be anywhere.
A truth, but you minimize your role.
An issue for another time. We're here for the fugitives.
The elves are now Vidithari. They have chosen to submit to the Qun. They will be protected.
Do they really believe?
Have they truly converted? Or are they simply using you as a shield?
They have chosen, and so have I. You have not hidden the abuses of your zealots or the corruption of this city. You will understand why I must do this. Let us look at your dangerous criminals. Speak, Vidithari. Who did you murder, and why?
A city guard forced himself on our sister. We reported him, or tried to, but they did nothing about it, no matter what we said. So my brothers and I paid him a visit.
That doesn't excuse murder.
The truth?
Are these elves telling the truth?
There have been rumors. I will investigate, but they still took the law into their own hands.
Sometimes that is necessary.
Like you avenged the Viscount's son. It was not right then, and it's not right now.
Yes, it is.
I would have done the same thing in their shoes.
Hawke, that's not helping.
Their actions are mere symptoms. Your society is the disease. They have chosen. The Vidithari will submit to the Qun and find a path your way has denied them.
You can't just decide that. You must hand them over.
Tell me, Hawke, what would you do in my place?
Why not leave the city?
You clearly don't like staying amongst humans.
I cannot leave without the relic, and I cannot stay and remain blind to this dysfunction. There is only one solution.
Arishok, there is no need for...
Vinek Kathas.
Oh, shit.
Can you hear it? The Qunari must be spreading out. They're attacking the city. Why? What could they possibly hope to accomplish?
I'm not sure that matters.
Somehow, I don't think the Arashal cares what happens after this.
You may be right. Whatever it is, we need to do something quickly, but we'll need some help.
Let's go.
Are we under attack?
The Qunari are assaulting the city, and fast. The Arashok planned this for who knows how long. We should head to the keep to rally my guardsmen. Whatever happens, be careful.
Let's go. Oh, damn. Meryl taking them all on. Let's go. Oh, dang.
You have our sincere thanks.
Oh.
This attack was most unexpected. We have not met. I am Stroud of the Grey Wardens. I cannot believe the Qunari would dare such an attack. This will lead to war with the Free Marches for certain. I fear pressing matters take us elsewhere, but we can spread word to the other free cities. Perhaps they will bring aid.
His attack was most unexpected, yep. Mm-hmm.
There's something more important than an invasion.
There is, but I cannot say more. The Qunari are of far greater concern to you, I'm certain. But we must return to our mission.
Fight with us.
We could use your help defending the city.
Even if we wish to, Grey Wardens cannot involve themselves in political struggles. I am sorry. Take this. It is all we can spare, but perhaps it will be of use. Make her watch over you, my friend.
The fuck was that about? Do I know that guy? No, I can't remember what that other Grey Warden's name was in Origins. Is that him? Was that him? Nope, don't want to fight. It's time for my daily old man nap. Mm-hmm. Oh crap. I'm gonna keep those big ticket hunters and opportunity. Oh, okay. Was Rodan. Oh, okay.
It's too far! Need to get further!
Damn looters.
Nicely done.
Yeah. I do the badass. Usually plague the waters of the Waking Sea and that remote ocean are based on the chaotic Arabian city of... Catch the name.
Harshera, quit your struggling, woman.
Teppa! Boss!
Then the Arishok failed to take you captive. Unfortunate.
And you gonna fail here today. Uh-oh. Oh! You?
I know you. The name Hawke has turned up in my reports many times. Too many.
It's good that we found you, Knight Commander. The Qunari are...
It's obvious what they're doing. The Qunari are taking people to the keep, and may already be in control. We will need to deal with them.
Why the keep?
Why would they be gathering hostages?
To get everyone important in one place where they can be controlled or killed.
Charming.
Always happy to help in a life-threatening crisis?
Good. Your skills will be sorely needed. Head to the keep and I will see if I can find more of my men. These creatures will pay for this outrage.
Oh shit. Smash him. Come on, who next? Come on. Where'd he go? Let's go.
Many thanks, my friend.
You're lucky.
Looks like you fared better than the other mages.
The others? Surely they cannot all be.
Surely.
Trust His grace. What were you thinking, child? I told you to let them take me.
We had to do something. We couldn't just...
It's a Hawke family reunion.
Hey, yo!
What's left of it? First Enchanter Orsino. You survive.
Your relief overwhelms me, Knight Commander.
There is no time for talk. We must strike back before it's too late.
And who will lead us into this battle? You?
I will fight to defend this city as I have always done.
To control it, you mean? I won't have our lives tossed to the flames to feed your vanity.
I will lead us.
I won't have you two at each other's throats. I'm in charge.
You're not even of this city.
Neither am I. Yet I don't hear you complaining about us both fighting to defend our home.
Very well then. But whatever you plan, be quick about it.
Why am I not surprised?
Tell us then, what is our course of action?
You really don't like me anymore. Not get killed?
I take it running for the hills isn't an option? Or we could find out what they're up to. That works too.
An excellent choice. Let's move quickly.
There seem to be a great many Qunari at the keep's entrance.
And they've already taken it over. Clearly, they've been planning this for some time.
Perhaps we should have been planning ourselves.
I don't see any of my guardsmen.
This is the only way in. We must assault them now before their numbers grow.
Are you mad? They have hostages. We need a distraction.
Decide quickly. We have no time.
Need is distraction.
Let's hear what you have in mind, Orsino.
We'll need to get you inside and catch up as soon as we can.
And just how will we do this?
Have confidence, Knight Commander.
You will not conquer this city without a fight! Cerebos! Spirit Compass!
Got him! Let's go. Oh, hello. I need to protect Varric.
Out of range!
Wait, huh? There! Get stunned, sucker!
Nicely done.
Seal of purple.
love doing that.
Did I not? Did he get more than one injury?
Here is your Viscount.
You dare? You are starting a war!
Oh!
Look at you. Like fat doth Russie, you feed and complain only when your meal is interrupted. You do not look up. You do not see that the grass is bare. All you leave in your wake is misery. You are blind. I will make you see. But we have guests. Sinead Dawn, Hawke. I expected you. But for all your might, you are no different from these bars. You do not see.
Oh, I can see just fine.
I see a man who's ready to start a war on principle.
And what would the Qunari be without principle? You, I suspect. Prove yourself, Basra, or kneel with your brethren.
Okay. Anybody else?
Parshera. You are Basra
Next round?
Khan, after all. Few in this city command such respect. So tell me, Hawke, you know I am denied Vainn until the Tome of Kazlun is found. How would you see this conflict resolved without it?
I believe I can answer that.
Hey, yo!
I'm sure you'll find it mostly undamaged.
The Tome of Kazlun.
It took me a while to get back, what with all the fighting everywhere. You know how it is.
This is very unlike you.
Heroic acts of sacrifice? What will people say?
This is your damned influence, Hawke. I was halfway to Ostwick before I knew I had to turn round. It's pathetic.
The relic is reclaimed. I am now free to return to Vainn with the thief.
No.
What? Oh, no, no, no. If anyone kicks her ass, it's me.
She stole the Tome of Kazlun. She must return with us.
Oh, that's not gonna happen.
Sounds like you have something very specific in mind.
She will submit to the Qun and the Ben Hasraf. More than that, I will not say.
No. No.
You have your relic. She stays with us.
I'm so glad you came back, Isabella. Don't worry. Everything will be fine now.
Oh, Meryl.
Then you leave me no choice. I challenge you, Hawke. You and I will battle to the death, with her as the prize.
No. If you're going to duel anyone, duel me.
You are not Basilidan. You are unworthy.
Don't you have what you came for?
You know we do not suffer thieves. She cannot walk away from this insult. I will take her. If you object, duty demands that we fight.
Then take her. No. I'll fight you.
All right. Let's dance.
Marathas! So shall it be!
You did! Oh, does it not? Is this a kill shot? Is this a kill shot?
Let's finish this! Get back! Go down!
Get fucked! Get fucked!
One day, we shall return.
Yeah, but you ain't. You ain't. Go on, get out of here.
Is it over?
It's over.
The city has been saved!
And why do you look angry?
It appears Kirkwall has a new champion.
Yeah, that's me. I'm the champ.
You seem confused, Seeker.
The champion killed the Arashok in single combat? It just sounds so romantic.
If I didn't know better, I'd say you're developing a little crush.
Don't be ridiculous. The champion just seems very heroic in your tale.
Mm-hmm.
If you're telling the truth. If you are, then what happened at the gallows may be far different than we assumed. I need to hear it.
Let's say I tell you. Then what?
Yeah.
Is the Chantry out for revenge? Is that what this is all about?
No, it's not that.
Then what about me? If what I tell you isn't what you want to hear, will you still let me go?
I will let you go.
Well, now we're talking.
None of this is what I thought it would be. Tell me what really happened.
Champion of Kirkwall. That was the reward. A fine title.
He's only been in this, like, narration part, though.
He wasn't just a hero. He was now the most important person in the city. Except for Knight Commander Meredith, of course. With the Viscount dead, she stepped in to keep order.
Mm-hmm.
Things quickly got out of hand. The more she squeezed the mages, the more they resisted. The more they resisted, the tighter she squeezed. After 3 years of that, it all came crashing down.
Another 3 years. Damn.
I know you fear us. Knight Commander Meredith uses that fear to take control of your city. She opposes every effort to replace Viscount Dumar. And you have seen the chaos of her reign. Will you allow it?
Return to your homes. This farce is over.
Wait! Perhaps there are some who might disagree with you, Knight Commander.
Do not hide behind the champion. He has no role in this.
Sounds like you two have quite the little argument going.
This is not an argument. It's treason.
I think the champion's views would be appreciated. Or do you fear what he has to say?
I fear nothing. My only interest here is in keeping order and protecting the innocent.
What are you trying to do here? Cause a rebellion?
The people of this city need to know what is really happening.
And then what? They tear down the gallows with pitchforks and torches? That would be better?
It cannot be worse. Your refusal to listen to reason leaves me no choice.
What I refuse to listen to are excuses. Perhaps you are ill-fit to your position if you cannot understand this.
Threatening each other isn't going to help matters.
And what should I do instead? Allow this to continue?
The first enchanter accused you of trying to take control of the city.
Yeah.
The city. I am trying to keep order until there is a ruler capable of succeeding where Dumar failed.
And if not, will the Templars rule Kirkwall forever?
We will not stand idle while the city burns around us.
The Templar Order exists to guard the Chantry and Circle. I suggest you let the nobility rule the city.
I do not need you or anyone to tell me what my duty is, mage.
Okay. I will rule.
I will step in. I certainly can't do any worse.
That is not going to happen.
Excuse me?
Do you see? She is incapable of reason.
Maybe you two should wrestle, because there's no other way to resolve this.
You are naive, champion.
you will find that not everyone bows to your will, Knight Commander.
My. Such a terrible commotion.
This mage incites rebellion, Your Grace. I am dealing with the matter.
Ah, Orsino. So frustrated. Do you think this is truly wise?
No, Your Grace.
Of course not. Young men, would you show the first enchanter back to the circle? Gently, if you please.
Your Grace. He should be clapped in irons, made an example of.
That's enough, Meredith. This demeans us all. Surely you can see that. Go back to the gallows and calm down, like a good girl.
Yeah. Calm down.
You have my thanks for stepping in, champion. If you had not...
Short of putting those two in cells, I doubt anything will keep them from each other.
Sadly true. Gentle people of Kirkwall, return to your homes, I implore you. This will not be solved today. And now I must attend to the gallows. They will see reason if the Maker wills it. Thank you again, champion.
Champion.
All quiet around here, Captain.
Good.
Yep.
Carry on.
Yep. Yep. Let me... do that, because the cooldown is better. Constitution up. Ooh. Explodes now infect nearby enemies with the same effect. This effect inflicts that one. Oh, I got, ooh, what's this? A weapon and shield. So that's it's better than current sword.
Many Qunari fell in Kirkwall when we departed. I am sent to gather their swords. If you find a Qunari sword, return it to me.
What do I get if I bring one to you?
Yeah.
It is reward enough to complete a worthy task. But if you crave gold, that can be arranged.
Well, if you say so.
Don't you want their bodies too?
Their husks serve no purpose. The weapons shall satisfy a demand of the Qun.
I'll keep an eye out.
You will find me here.
Yes?
Is it like you thought? It's nice, isn't it? He seems nice.
Yes, he's very nice.
I know, and you're so cute when you're with him. Not like normal you at all.
Haven't you got something unholy to do?
No, we're following Hawke. That's important too.
You've certainly come a long way, Hawke.
Yup. Let's before we go into the estate, let's pick up some of these quests that we see. Nuncio, what's up?
The champion of Kirkwall. Your reputation precedes you.
Ah.
Forgive me. I should introduce myself properly. My name is Nuncio Caldera Lanos. I am a noble from the beautiful country of Antiva.
Ah, Antiva.
It must have taken a lot of practice to say that all in one breath.
Is mostly to impress the ladies, I assure you. I've come to ask your help, champion. Hiding among the Dalish is an elven assassin I've been chasing for months. He's a master manipulator who will endanger even his own kind to ensure his survival.
Why would a noble hunt him?
You don't seem the type to hunt assassins. Why are you after him?
At first, it was merely duty to Antiva. But after losing so many good men to him, it became personal. He's nothing but a murderer, a thief, and a liar.
You want me to use my wily ways to find out where the Dalish are hiding this elf?
That is part of it, yes. This elf is very dangerous, and he must be brought in before he kills again. I've heard of your dealings with the Dalish. I was hoping you could go where my men could not. Find out where the assassin is hiding, and apprehend him.
Can I get a name?
I'll see what I can do.
One of the Dalish, a woman named Variel, is a friend of his. I suggest speaking with her first.
We won't be here when you get back. We got a campsite outside the city. Look for us there.
A murder of cross. What's his name? Description? Nothing? You got nothing for me? Hamlin has been alone since his mother died. It might be a good idea to check upon him at his home in Lowtown. Okay. And so you want to hunt down a famed elven assassin from Antiva, ask Burial. In the Dalish camp where he might be hiding. He's rescuing. Champion, you simply must help me. My daughter Orlana was abducted by foul bandits. One of my servants has discovered she was taken somewhere in the Wounded Coast. I bid you make haste, for I fear these low-born scum will take her maidenhood. That would make the arrangement of a suitable marriage for her very difficult. Please return Orlana to me intact. Original Thanius Spincta. Lost sword. Find the missing Qunari blades and return the Shabbos. Talking to. Visit Meryl at her home in the alienage. Viveric. Visit Anders. Catch up with Avaline. Isabella has resurfaced up to years. Speak to her in Lowtown's Hangman Pub, where she's been drinking. Let's go.
Have worn these shoes.
Captain?
Captain. Captain. Oh. Another quest for the mine?
Catastrophe has struck, partner. We are ruined. Ruined.
Ah, figures.
It's always something with this mine.
A cart came back from the bone pit, half wrecked, with a dozen mangled bodies. The horse pulling the cart was the only survivor, and it does not speak. Town full of rotten mages, and not one can get answers from a horse.
Guzzled.
I'll check it out. You keep interrogating that horse.
I knew I could depend on you. Just like old times, partner.
You keep interrogating that horse.
Good day, Captain Avaline.
The Hawke estate.
That ruckus
has been going on for some time. Can you calm him down? The old lady is scary. There is no old lady, Sandal. How many times do I have to tell you that?
What?
What's this about?
Oh, my boy sees things sometimes. Says he saw an old lady standing by his bed. She has a scary laugh. Yes, well, there you go.
What? Oh. Okay. What we got on the loose? Champion, I require your insistence in a matter of great urgency. Please report to the Templar Hall in the gallows at your earliest convenience. Sincerely, Knight Commander Meredith. Okay. Champion, you simply must help me, my daughter Orlana. Oh, I already read this. Dear Hawke, or is it now Champion Hawke? Story of how you handled this. The era shock is very popular here. There are a few things the Devinters love more than a tale of Qunari defeat. To say the Imperium is a strange place would be a vast understatement. Men and women work magic in the streets while their slaves look on. I watched my own master kill a rival magister in a duel just days ago. Sometimes I look around and think I understand the Templars back in Kirkwall. My studies are going well. My dreams don't trouble me as much these days. I'm hopeful that, in time, I'll master myself. I just wanted to thank you. I owe you more than my life. I owe you my mind and my future. Fenrir. Oh, nice. A letter in a fancy envelope. Monsieur, interest rates are the lowest they've been in 200 years, making this the perfect time to take out a mortgage on your estate. The next Viscount will likely raise rates, and if you wait too long, this chance will pass you by. When the Chancery demands tithes on all Hightown estates, where will you be? The lending house of Tankum, Solmer, and Greece can take you through the process of mortgaging your estate with ease and confidence, leaving you with nothing to do but admire your wealth. Speak to our accountant in Dwarven Merchants Guild for a free consultation before time runs out. We've been trying to reach you about your estate's extended warranty. What's in here?
Didn't Fenris say all Tevinter wine is made from the blood and tears of slaves? I hope he was exaggerating. A gift from Avaline. She certainly knows her spirit.
Really knows her spirits. What's up, Dunk? How you doing, man?
It's been years and it's still difficult going into Mother's room.
What did the wardrobe do?
I'm sure the furniture's very sorry for whatever it did, old boy. All right. Let's see.
Please don't open the door.
You've caught a burglar. Good boy.
We got the burglar.
My legs are cramping. Please, just let me go.
Who the... Excuse me?
You expect me to just let you walk out of here?
Please, sirrah. I was seduced by a crime at a very young age, but your guard monster has scared me towards a path of honest work.
I'll give you to the count of 5 before I sick my Mabari on you.
What? Surely you wouldn't.
1.
But...
2. 3, 4, 5. Make sure our guest leaves quickly.
Get him! Quest completed. Beware, dog. Dog. What we got? What we got? What we got? Look at the hangman. Talk to some peeps. Isabella. During the dog days of summer? Hell yeah.
Oh, that looks like the house special. Whiskey flavored with rat droppings.
Oh.
You don't have to keep checking up on me. I'm fine.
I'm just here for the rat flavored whiskey.
Right. Remember what you said after the mess with the Qunari.
I'm proud of you for doing the right thing.
It may have been the right thing, but it was also the dumb thing. The relic was mine. I should have kept running.
I couldn't have saved Kirkwall without you.
Bullshit. You could have stormed the keep and slaughtered all those Qunari if you had to. You and Avaline. I mean, look at her. She's a woman-shaped battering ram. The fact is, you and I have nothing in common anymore. You're a champion.
Damn, what's with the
and
attitude?
I'm just a lying, thieving snake.
No, you're not.
You're just afraid of being anything else.
I don't know how to be anything else.
I bet there's a heart of gold in you. We just have to dig it out and sell it.
Tell you what, I'll be here if you need me.
Sweet.
Anything interesting happening around town?
If you think that was bad, I should tell you about
Hey, look,
Black
I haven't
Marsh.
talked to this guy in a while.
See, when you say things like that, Blondie, it just makes me glad I didn't know you sooner. Who goes to a place named Black Marsh on purpose? Now, they called it Beer Marsh. No, still doesn't work.
You've got a point. The marsh part does cancel out anything else. Flower Marsh, Kitten Marsh. No, no good. Ah, you've got company. I'll see you later.
Hawke, what can I do for you?
Oh, is he here?
What was Anders here for?
Only place in Kirkwall he can get a decent drink. Blondie comes by here and I put him on my tab. He's got some stories about his days in Ferelden that sound implausible, even to me. He's not bad for a mage. Crazy, but that's most everyone in this city.
Why don't you buy me a drink?
I wouldn't say no to a pint.
I should make you buy the drinks, oh champion of Kirkwall.
So, what's the word in Lowtown, Varric?
Nothing you don't know already. The Viscount's departure, a vacuum of power, troubles brewing. Get rid of one thread and another appears. I'm starting to think this city's in love with Crisis. Hope you're ready for it, my friend. I'm keeping Bianca close.
Okay.
You're too quiet, Varric.
I'm thinking of switching to romances. Nothing? Not even a foreboding frown.
I am content. Write what you will.
Well, that certainly takes.
I'd go to Beer Marsh, drink my way through the whole thing.
In the barracks. We'll pay to hear that.
Hell, Dunk, when you get
Then I
done with
should
it,
have thought of it
there
years
wouldn't
ago.
be a marsh left. Avaline, Anders, and Harold.
Come on.
Only
Daisy.
beer will
You've been
remain?
holed up in here for days. If you don't get some sunshine, you'll wilt.
No,
I'm
nothing.
not a plant, Varric. I'm fine.
The beer or the
Just
marsh,
take
gone.
a walk around the Lowtown Market. Get some air, and I'll stop bothering you.
I
The marsh is the beer.
know you mean well, but I have too much to do right now.
I'll let you talk some sense into her, Hawke.
The beer is the marsh.
Varric is very sweet. Frequently infuriating and a terrible busybody, but sweet. Were you looking for me? Nothing's wrong, is it?
Not yet.
I'm sure something is wrong somewhere in Kirkwall.
But right now it can wait.
And I'm being a poor host, as usual. In the market the other day, out of the corner of my eye, I thought I saw Tamlin. I blinked, and he was gone. I don't know what it meant. Maybe nothing. Maybe I'm going mad.
Need a beer? You
I
could
miss
see
them all.
it.
Even the Keeper.
You miss Keeper Marathari? Are you feverish? Did you take a blow to the head?
I must have. I even miss her scolding me. I wish I could have seen it.
Only.
Doesn't matter. I'm here now. Maybe Varric was right. Shall we go out for a bit? I could use some sunshine.
Always where you need.
Avaline needs to talk. Assuming here. Or not. Yeah. Oh, I guess I gotta...
You should have this back.
Twine? When did I loan you a ball of twine?
You gave it to me when I first moved here, when I kept getting lost in Lowtown.
Oh,
It
yeah.
drove the merchants in the market completely batty, but it did help me find my way.
Keep it, Daisy.
I don't think I'll be getting lost again anytime soon.
Well, you never know. Might need to tie a package up, hang a lantern, dress a roast chicken. It's multi-purpose.
Guardsman, duties for the week will be...
Lowtown canvas. 5 on, 3 off.
City perimeter by 2s. Clear by 2nd watch.
Training recruits full metal by week's end.
Anything else, Captain?
No. Thank you. Donicus. A good man. I'm sorry, was there something you wanted?
How was the honeymoon?
You never said how your 3 weeks in Orlais went.
You're right. I didn't.
So how was it? Oh!
Oh, you get it.
Anything else?
Your men could give the Templars a run for their sovereigns.
They've had to. As long as there's no Viscount, the Order thinks they can bark at any man in uniform. I won't have it. The people of Kirkwall need to see themselves in their guard. Lose that connection, we're just targets.
Kirkwall seems to have rallied around you.
I try to keep order,
Yeah.
and people appreciate that. Everything else is going insane. A few complaints here and there, but for the most part, I think everyone's just glad the guard has been stable for a few years.
Just checking in. Need anything?
Blissfully quiet at the moment. I'm sure it won't last.
Okay.
I'll see you later.
Of course, Hawke.
Cool. Bye. Go talk to Gamlin.
How are you at finales, Varric?
I'm expecting some practical experience fairly soon.
Make it a good one, will you?
For you, madam, endless sunsets and roses.
Varric.
And the swift hand of the law sweeping all aside. I thought it went unsaid.
Oops. Fire resistance, cold resistance, concealer damage, 18 points, spiral damage, magic resistance. What you got here? Pretty little thing. Nice. I guess I should sell. Oh, I bought that. That's right. I totally forgot about that. Oh, up here. Like, the door not there? It's right here. Gamlin!
So you've done well for yourself.
Yep.
I had my doubts the first time I saw you, but I guess there was something to that Hawke fellow Leandra ran off with after all. You made a pretty good son anyway. Your mother would be proud.
I didn't know you cared.
Uncle Gamlin, was that affection?
I'm feeling sentimental. With Bethany locked in the gallows, you're the only real family I have left. For a long time, I thought the Amel line in Kirkwall would end at me. I'm glad you've pulled it out of the grave.
Man, why do y'all really just want to talk? The founding of the Chantry? Cordelius Dracone, king of the city-state of Orlais, was a man of uncommon ambition. The year 15 Ancient, the young king began construction of a great temple dedicated to the Maker, and declared that by its completion he would not only have united the warring city-states of the south, he would have brought Andrastian belief to the world. In 3 Ancient, the temple was completed. There, in his heart, Dracone knelt before the eternal flame of Andraste and was crowned ruler of the Empire of Orlais. His first act as emperor to declare the Chantry as the established Andrastian religion of the empire. It took 3 years and several hundred votes before Olesa of Montsemard was elected to lead the new Chantry. Upon her coronation as divine, she took the name Justinia in honor of the disciple who recorded Andraste's songs. In that moment, the ancient era ended and the divine age began. From Ferelden for Folklore and History by Sister Katrine, Chantry Scholar. A crumpled note? Crumpled Gamlin, I found the gem of Korishek. If you want it, come to Darktown alone.
Leave that alone. There are things in my life that don't actually involve you, you know. Stay out of my business, boy.
Oh, touchy?
That note mentioned the gem of Korishek. What's that?
It's nothing. Never mind.
This gem sounds pretty impressive. It has a name and everything.
Don't be stupid. I lost everything chasing that gem. Our fortune, our home, even Mara.
Mara?
Who's Mara?
She's none of your concern. That's who she is. Why don't you head back to your fancy house in Hightown and stay out of my damn business?
Avaline, you look after Hawke, won't you?
Of course I will. What kind of a question is that?
And sometimes Isabella gets into awful trouble. You'll watch out for her, too.
Meryl, what brought this on?
Anything could happen. You'll protect them, though. It's what you do.
There's nothing to worry about, Meryl.
What the fuck? Oh no, Meryl. The bone pit could have tarped down and confronted the person asking after gambling. Can we check on Anders? We haven't talked to it. She's none yet. None of your business. Ooh, weaponsmithy? That's for a quest. I haven't talked to Anders since we first met him. Maybe we go there. I say maybe. Yeah, we're going there.
What do you think you're doing?
Wait, what? Yeah. That's what you get.
Avaline, do you think we'll win?
Win what?
In the end. It feels like something is ending, doesn't it? Do you think we'll win?
Nothing is ending, Meryl. Things are a little tense, but it will pass.
I hope we win. Barrick will make it a good story, I'm sure.
Are we getting, like, real close to the end of the game or something?
You think I don't know the city guard is just another arm of the Templars?
That is completely unfair.
If they show up here, I'll know who to blame. That's all I'm saying.
But wait, you're in my party.
I didn't mean for you to see that. I just can't be too careful. Now that the Knight Commander has basically appointed herself Viscount.
She's a busy
Between
lady.
ruling the city and torturing mages, it's a wonder she has time to keep that sword so shiny.
She has nearly crushed the flame of hope for mages here. The Mage Underground is all but destroyed, and those left have turned to blood magic as their only option, which Meredith knows will prevent any chance of the public taking their side.
Was she right?
You don't think that kind of proves her point?
A mage saved all of us from the Blight. But it makes no difference.
That's true.
The Chantry set us on this path long ago. It would take something truly catastrophic to change people's thinking now.
Wait, is thing? Ah ha ha! Isabella's back. Yeah, she's full on the friend meter. Means attack speed is up. Me and her.
Are you the ones who sent the note about the gem of Kerashek?
Yeah.
We were beginning to think you wouldn't show. It's rude to keep people waiting, you know? It's not like I don't got things to do.
Oh, I'm sorry.
To inconvenience an upstanding citizen such as yourself. My, where are my manners?
Don't talk down to me. I ain't stupid. See, we was hired to give you a note. But this gem of Kerashek thing the note talks about, we decided we want that instead. You better hand it over.
Wait.
I'm surprised you know what a note is, let alone know how to read one.
I don't need to know how to read. All I need to know is which end of the sword goes where. We aren't going anywhere without that gem.
It's the pointy end.
Who's next?
Isn't there a mallet hanging on the wall in Gamlen's house?
There is, isn't there? What's that about? You should beat him with the wrong end of the sword. You ain't going nowhere, buddy. Get out of here. Get out of here.
Phasian, Templars, mages, nothing changes Darktown.
Gamlen's greatest treasure.
Is there a story behind Bianca?
There's a story behind everything, Daisy.
So tell me.
I can't.
Why not?
There was a girl, and I made a promise. Bianca is the only story I can never tell.
You can't say that. Now I want to know even more.
That was the idea, Daisy.
What do you want now?
What in the Maker's name is a wallop mallet?
Haven't played Wallop since I was a kid. Still got my mallet up on the wall, though. Last time I was any good at something.
Examine the Venedal, the tree of the people in the elven alienage.
I think that Hawke likes you, Isabella.
You think so, do you?
He's always looking at you, and then pretending he wasn't. The Venedal tree is where we need to go.
Yo, continue that conversation.
The elves who don't live here actually have it worse. I'd hate to be an elf in Darktown.
It's beautiful, isn't it? This tree is one of the only things left that reminds us city elves of who we are.
I can't believe they used the wood from a Vanandal tree to make this wallop mallet. It's just a child's toy.
Wallop mallet? You must be the one I'm supposed to give this note to.
This person is like an underpaid brothel wench. He enjoys leading us on.
I was given a few coins to hand this over to whoever came asking about wallop mallets. Unfortunately, the person was hooded, and it was dark. I didn't get a good look.
Damn.
Obviously a human, though. No mistaking that. Even hooded, you all look alike.
A warehouse? I don't like being led around. Unless leashes are involved. And they're not.
It's too bad. To the docks. Wait, did we check the Svenny's fish guttery on the docks at night? Look inside crate 1023. Hey, yo! Is that me? Yeah, there you go, there.
Get results, don't you?
That's me. Yeah. Heyo. Nobody else? Cool. Use the passage. I don't think I can do this one.
Not likely.
Come on, let's go search for those crates.
$10.23. Oh, right there.
I wonder what's in these crates.
Something seems off.
It's a trap!
Ah, that's what I said!
Needs to get Get him off Give him an inch! Keep this up! Beat to rest! Beat to rest!
I got what you mean training!
Beat to rest!
You gotta quit it!
I am not cleaning this up.
God damn it.
I'm surprised they sent so many men just to capture someone like Gamlin.
It's time to end this charade.
Indeed. $39. Any more crates? Done. Three. 25. Nine 17. Time to go talk to Gamlin, I would assume. What's this disused passage? Don't be!
All hail the Queen of the Orchard, Dawn B.
Appreciate you, Don B. Hope you're having a good day. You good, Varric? Bonnie Lim.
Find things, you sell things. The tricky bit is placement.
Magic. Battle Helm. Dirty Cunning. Damn. That's some good stuff there. I'm assuming I gotta talk to Galen, right? Go to the Sancred Cavern outside Kirkwall. He's hiding. Oh. I'll go outside Kirkwall. Okay.
This one will fetch a handsome price.
Oh, hello.
Starting to get bored.
Let's get out of here. The sink. Spelunker? Oh, hello. Somebody else?
So, Gamlen couldn't even be bothered to come himself. I should have expected he'd send you, cousin.
I didn't know you had such a pretty little cousin, Hawke.
I have a cousin.
Gamlen never told you. Of course he didn't. Why would he?
Sorry to interrupt this touching family reunion, but we have unfinished business here.
Veld! What are you doing here?
Mekkel is dead. That bastard killed him.
What's
a Mekkel?
My brother. Mekkel was my brother.
What's a Mekkel?
And you killed him.
That doesn't make sense. Mekkel was just supposed to hand over the note.
You really think we didn't read it? We know about the gem charade. Hand it over. I won't let Mekkel's death be for nothing.
You let your brother go up against someone like Hawke for a stupid gem. You know what? I did find the gem, but you're not getting your pathetic little hands on it, Veld.
Fine. We'll do this the hard way.
That's what she said. More coming in, let's go. Yes. Use the goddamn potion, sir.
You're pretty useful in a fight. You don't take after Gamlin at all.
You don't either.
And I wouldn't have taken you for his daughter. What with being able to fight?
I guess I should take that as a compliment. My mother, Mara, she left Gamlin before I was born. He was so fixated on finding that stupid gem, I doubt he even noticed she was gone. She told me about Gamlin before she died last year. I didn't even know about him.
You told Veld you had the gem. Were you lying?
Not at all. I found the gem. I managed to pull off what Gamlin couldn't.
You say Gamlin is obsessed with this gem, but he never mentioned it before your note turned up.
Maybe he didn't want you to know about it.
It's changed.
He mentioned he lost a lot searching for the gem. Maybe he gave up on it.
That would be a surprise, to say the least.
Next time you want to talk to someone, maybe try knocking on their door first.
Maybe.
Oh yes, that sounds brilliant. Just show up on his doorstep and say, "Hi, I'm your daughter." I doubt that would go over well. I just wanted to see, I don't know, how far he'd go for something he really wanted. And then he doesn't even show up. I baited him with the one thing I thought would get his attention.
Yeah, Gamlin's an ass.
He isn't very trustworthy. And he smells.
Yet you still treat him like family. There must be something good about him. I don't know what to do. What do you think?
Huh. Should meet your father.
I think you should go talk to Gamlin. Does he even know about you?
I'm not sure.
Maybe give him a chance before you write him off.
I think I will. Having a cousin turned out to be a good thing. Maybe having a father will too.
Time to get out of here. To Gamlin.
Do you think you'll leave Kirkwall someday?
I might, if I can persuade the right person to come away with me.
I'll miss you. You'll write to me, won't you? Do pirates write letters?
Badly. Hook hands make for awful penmanship, kitten.
You've got to realize this is kind of new to me. I didn't know Mara had a baby. If I did, I would have, I don't know, gone after her or something.
She used to say I was so much like you, and I didn't even know who you were. I guess I wanted to see for myself. I need some time to think about all this, but if it's all right, I'd like to come back and talk more.
I think I'd like that. Keep, safe.
Looks like you two had a good talk.
It was bloody awkward, that's what.
She looks nothing like you. Thank the Maker for small miracles, hmm?
Really? Hey. You know, I may not say this very often, but I'm glad you're one of the family. But seriously, next time, stay out of my damn business, boy.
Oh, Gavnin. You're welcome.
Varric, how does one get made a paragon?
The Assembly votes on it. Enough votes, and bam! You're a living god.
You should ask to be made a paragon of manliness.
I like the way you think, Vainn. But one doesn't just ask to be made a paragon.
Why not? Everyone can see you're a paragon of manliness. It's just a matter of making it official.
Of manliness. Goodness. When there's this clinic. We're doing the murder of crows. Oh!
Too easy.
Out of range!
You think it's over?
Memento of the Dalish. Huh. I guess they'll be wanting that back.
Greetings,
Hello.
champion. That is what they call you in your city, isn't it? Did you need something?
Ours is stunning.
I hear there is a criminal hiding among the Dalish.
He is not among us. This criminal of yours is set up in a cave away from our camp. He said there would be people looking for him, and to tell anyone who asked where he was.
What?
I thought the point of hiding was not to be found.
He said he didn't want to endanger our people by asking us to lie for him. Not something you'd expect from a cruel and evil murderer, is it? He'll be waiting for you at the cave. Good luck trying to reach him, however.
Strange. Why would the assassin want the Dalish to give away his location?
Get that cave up there. Oh, hello. Look out. Looks like it is that cave.
We won?
Yes.
Strange. Why would the assassin want the Dalish to give away his location?
For the challenge? Eric, if you will, please.
Where are we going? How should I know? Do I look like the leader of this merry band of misfits?
Yes, you do.
That didn't go quite like I thought it would.
From the look of these traps, the assassin was definitely expecting company.
Now that's just rude. What are they trying to do? Ruin my boots. We're good to go.
Nothing back there. Hey, over here. Oh, hello. Come on. Come on, Isabella.
Now you, I wasn't expecting.
Yes!
I thought I smelled Antivan leather.
I knew it!
Isabella! If it isn't my favorite pirate wench.
Shouldn't you be dead by now?
I could say the same, my dear. It seems we were both fortunate to find powerful friends, no? How do you do? My name is Zevran Aranai, adventurer and occasional assassin. I must admit, I was waiting for an assault by the Crows, not the mighty champion of Kirkwall.
Let's go. You heard of me?
How do you know I'm the champion?
Slayer of Qunari, Deep Roads explorer, and may I say, one fine specimen of manhood. You underestimate your fame.
How do you two know each other?
How does anyone know Isabella?
Yes, well, you'll never know Isabella again if you keep that up.
I'll assume you're not talking about birds.
Yeah.
Oh, please, do not tell me you know nothing of the Antivan Crows. We are the finest guild of assassins, an object of fear throughout the lands for any man with wealthy enemies. Or I should say they are. I am no longer a crow, a fact they find unacceptable.
Is that why they're after you?
There must be more to it than you leaving the guild.
That is offense enough to the Crows, believe me. I may have also killed the last 4 assassins they sent after me, and older men. Oh, and the guildmaster. In fact, if you were a crow, you might make a fortune bringing me in. You should consider a career change. No, really.
Oh, cool.
I thought you'd be taller.
Ah, let me guess. A man named Nuncio has asked you to capture a dangerous killer, yes? What did he say this time? That I killed his wife, butchered his parents, sold his children into slavery? Or did he tell you he was a lawman from Antiva, charged with apprehending a ridiculously handsome fugitive?
Handsome indeed. The last one.
He also said you were a wanted murderer.
Oh, indeed I am. But technically I imagine everyone here can rightfully claim that title. Bring me to Nuncio if you wish, but I warn you, he surely intends to kill you. The Crows do not like loose ends. Unlike myself. But you are a man who can clearly handle himself, yes? Why worry? So, you can either tie me up, gag me, and then manhandle me. Or you can take me to Nuncio. Which will it be, I wonder?
They'll come without a fight. I choose manhandling.
You know him best. What do you think?
I've had better.
I meant about letting him go or not.
Oh, right. I'd let him go.
Shit.
I'm not going to hand you over to someone who lied to me.
As a suggestion, you might wish to deal with Nuncio. If you don't, he will only come after you. It's been more than a pleasure, my dear champion. Fare you well.
Hell yeah. Got mail. Isabella.
I had. Ooh, what's all this?
Snoop.
Oh, look who's here. Time to change the locks again.
I knocked this time. Bodan let me in. Guess what? Castillon's in town, and I'm not waiting around for him to stick a knife in my vitals. We're going to get him before he gets me.
We're going to surprise Castillon. I love surprises.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, Castillon's holed up somewhere in Kirkwall. I haven't been able to find him. I do know where Velasco is, however. That's his right hand. We just have to make him tell us where Castillon is. Somehow.
Brilliant.
What a plan.
Your scheming ability puts me to shame.
Well, I haven't worked out all the kinks. Step 1, we go to Velasco. Step 2, something exciting happens. Step 3, profit. Well, do you have a better idea?
If we kill him and search his body, we might find something.
Or we could find nothing and get nowhere.
True.
We could hit him till he talks.
You'll just end up killing him.
Yeah, I noticed that too. That one sounds very interesting.
Couldn't we just ask Velasco where Castillon is? Nicely.
He's not going to reveal anything willingly. I can't risk him getting suspicious and alerting Castillon.
Castillon wants you. Why not let Velasco bring you to him?
And you follow me. Ooh, that's clever. I was going to suggest challenging Velasco to a riddle game and making Where's Your Boss one of the riddles. This is so much better.
What the fuck?
I'm ready whenever you are.
Velasco's been spending his nights at the brothel, enjoying its many splendors. That's where we'll find him.
Okay.
Now that you're the champion of Kirkwall, see.
Sherrod. Dear Vainn, I assume Gamlen's told you nothing about me. I ask you every time I visit him, and all I get is you've heard it all from the town criers, dear old dad. I hope this letter finds you well. I hear stories, but I can't tell what's true and what's exaggerated. Did you really fistfight the Qunari leader? Are you actually sleeping with the captain of the city guard? Did you slay a dragon in Darktown? Can't all be true. It's exciting to hear the stories and say, that's my cousin. Write to me and tell me how you've been. I want news. I'll trade you incriminating gossip about your favorite uncle.
Everyone wants something, don't they? Mistress Amel would have been very proud.
I let your assassin go. Was I not supposed to do that?
You had him? And you let him go?
Yes.
I am thoroughly disappointed. No one fails the crows and lives.
Ah, poor stupid
Hey.
Nuncio. The crows do like that saying, but I am living proof it's a lie.
Yes.
Why they insist on thinking they can kill people like you and the warden, I will never guess.
Some people never
Let
learn.
me tell you, it's a burden I bear on a daily basis.
You are nothing but a traitor and a coward, Zevran. You'll die here.
Oh, nice shot.
Yes, well, let's see how that works out for you.
Let's go. Bye, Nuncio. Oh, where'd you go? Where'd you go, you coward? Oh, there you are. And there you go.
I'm sure you wish to look... Yes. Talk to me when you're done.
Such a slave driver.
Oh, damn. Nice after that.
Excellent. Killing my former brothers in arms is oddly satisfying. I've little reward to offer you, champion, but perhaps this will serve as a token of my thanks. My dear Isabella, it has been a delight to see you again. You travel in fine company.
That's it? You're leaving? What about sex?
Still blunt as a dwarven hammer, huh? Well, why not?
What about me?
Hello? I'm standing right here.
What? You can come too.
Indeed. The more the merrier.
Alright, let's do it. Fine, whatever.
Let's find someplace quieter.
That girl has curious standards.
I might be interested in the Elven Ring, as well as the Velasco. Rose. Let's do the Mine Massacre. So pissed they don't show us that scene. The way back forward down here. Oh shit. Hello? Am I about to die? It's gonna eat me! What? Why are you running? You coming back? Or do I gotta go to you? Confused.
Victory!
Oh, now you're coming back. Okay, here we go. Look out.
Must finish this! Don't keep this up! Out of range! Need to run! Need to
This is not good. Uh-oh, there's more. Are you coming now? Oh, do I gotta go up there? Or... Oh, you're coming down now? Oh shit, look out. Oh damn, I keep forgetting I can summon my dog.
I think I got blood on my coat.
You wanna fight? Try
This is not going well. This is really not going well. Is my dog dead too? You coming down or what? Oh, that was a cheap shot, wasn't it?
Get back! I'll deal with this! Can't keep this up!
Oh, damn. Oh, damn. Oh, damn.
Finish this! Get back! I'll deal with this! Need to rest!
Oh, damn it. Put me down! Put me down! You piece of crap.
That's enough!
Man, I wish there was a way I could revive people. Can I do this again? Wounds. All have injuries.
Need to rest! Go down! Can't keep this up! Need to rest! Must finish this! I'll deal with this!
Oh, goddamn, eh? Using every freaking potion I have. I don't care. This dragon is going down. Such a pain in the butt. It is. It's taking me so long to defeat him, but I'm glad it seems like I'm past the part where he's summoning more guys, so that's okay.
Get back!
Go. Before he snatches you up. Yeah, let's go. I did it! Now y'all get the injury potions, Jesus. Appreciate you, Zod. Thank you. Dragon blood. The weight. Look at all this shit. Damn! Longbow of the Jackal. Dragon died, yep. Yeah, let's take a look at the stuff I got. Opening shield, heavy shield. Needs more dexterity, but it's much better than all our other shit. Flashing gauntlets. Alright, now I'm assuming we gotta go back to, yep, return to Hubert. Oh, herbalist tasks. Oh, look at that.
After all this, the life of a pirate's going to be a bit dull, isn't it?
I know. I'll have to steal myself another Qunari relic.
The scary thing is, I don't know if you're joking.
Of course I'm joking. I'm not getting involved with those people again. No. This time I'll steal the Queen of Antiva. There's no way that could go wrong.
No, of course not.
A dragon attacked your mine. Everyone is dead.
Dear Maker, what of my equipment? Did it seem salvageable?
Priorities first, right?
No. And neither did the workers who died trying to save it.
Oh, my heart. So many years of investment. I am ruined. Ruined. I'm sorry, champion. I appreciate your help, but I sank all my coin into that rotten mine. I have nothing left to pay you.
I'll take the mine.
Give me the bone pit. Perhaps in a few years I can get it back in order.
What? Ha! Fine, take it. I wash my hands of this cursed venture.
The curse is lifted. Hubert's gone. Haha! All right. I'm gonna end it there. Next time I think we'll do Isabella's mission because that seems real interesting.